You're listening to Week 7 NFL Picks with Uzi. First game of the week, we have the Broncos and Saints going at it. You know, it seems like ever since Derek Carr got injured, the whole Saints team went straight to hell. Baker, the Chef Mayfield, dropped 50 points on their head top. Somebody drug test him. Now, the Broncos are a very inconsistent team. Spencer looked pretty decent last week for his first NFL game, although he did fall short. But this game's going to be different. I don't trust Denver at all, so I'm taking the Rattler to redeem himself and get his first NFL victory. Give me the Saints winning by 3. Next game, we have the Jags and Patriots in London. The 1-5 Patriots against the 1-5 Jags? When I tell you, folks, nobody's watching this game here in the U.S. 8:30 a.m. on a Sunday, we are sleeping. I have this game ending in a tie, 3-3. Next game, we have the Lions and my Vikings going at it. This is a message to all Lions fans out there. I would advise you guys to put your money on the Minnesota Vikings. You may be feeling a little high and mighty after that Cowboys win, but no need to be delusional. To actually sit here and believe that you have a chance against the best team in the NFL, you must be dumber than a fork in a soup kitchen. Give me my Vikings winning by 50. Next game, we have the Titans and Bills going at it. Will Levis may not play this Sunday, and we all heard the news in Buffalo with Amari Cooper escaping Deshaun Watson. He said, "I am done with you, massage man. I'm done with you." He ran straight to Buffalo. He finally has a solid receiver to replace Stephon Diggs and Gabe Davis. Give me Buffalo winning by 10. Next game, we have the Colts and Dolphins going at it. Miami coming off a bye week, so they're charged up and ready to go. They're ready to go lose to the old man Joe Flacco. They need to put this man in a museum. He's a historical figure at this point. He's really turning things around for Indianapolis, so you got to salute him. Give me the Colts and Flacco winning by 7. Next game, we have the Seahawks and Falcons going at it. The Seahawks are just not good against great teams. Their defense was completely abysmal last week, giving up damn near 500 yards. Kirk Cousins and this ATL offense will thrive against them. Give me ATL winning by 7. Next game, we have the Texans and Packers clashing. This is going to be a great game featuring two QBs who have been on fire this season. Jordan Love and CJ Stroud should put on a fantastic performance. The Packers shouldn't struggle too much against the defense, especially with Nico Collins out. That's going to give the defense a huge confidence boost, but they cannot forget about the big boomer sooner, Joe Mixon. This game is going to be a back and forth between two well-orchestrated offenses, but I got the Packers winning by 3. Next game, we have the Browns and Bengals going at it. Nick Chubb is officially back and ready to save the Cleveland Browns. I'm just kidding. It doesn't matter if he's back. There's no hope for this team at this point. They're in the gutter and nobody's pulling him out. The Cleveland franchise is in shambles. Give me the Bengals winning by 10, 30, 40, 50. It doesn't matter. Next up, we have the Giants and Eagles going at it. The Giants were manhandled by the Bengals last week, but we need to understand that this divisional rivalry game and the Giants always tend to bring the energy out of the Philly boys. Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown looked great last week, and I guarantee you they may even have a better game this week. A.J. Brown, that big-ass hooligan, will go off against the Giants secondary. They can't stop that, man. I don't even think they'll stop Devontae Smith. Give me the Eagles winning by 7. Next game, we have the Rams and Raiders going at it. Rams by 50. And a question. Raiders got to go back to Oakland because they're actually disgracing the city of Vegas at this point. Defense looks terrible with that secondary not being able to stop nothing. Offense looks like hot trash. I know Raiders fans believe that if they fire the offensive coordinator, Luke Getsy, then all of a sudden the team will turn things around completely. They magically go undefeated, march into the playoffs, and win it all. Go to the Super Bowl. Stop it. Oh, would you stop it? Use those noodles in your head you call a brain, and let's get realistic here. Coaching is not the problem. It's the lack of talent. Next game, we have the Panthers and Commanders going at it. What did I say last week? The Commanders can easily beat on terrible teams. And just watch them beat the Panthers so bad, they'll be pissing blood for weeks. Washington is not necessarily a big threat right now, at least not to the top dogs like the Vikings. Next game, we have a shootout between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. Chiefs and Mahomes are coming off the bye week. Mr. Ray Brock Purdy coming off a solid game with 250 yards and 3 touchdowns. The Chiefs just look like the better team, coaching-wise. But in terms of talent, the Niners, even without CMC, are extremely loaded. George Kittle, Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, Joanne Jennings. These are big names, people, and I guarantee you they have bad intentions. I'm predicting these Niners to break the Chiefs' 11-win streak and shock the NFL world with the biggest upset of the season. Give me the Niners winning by 3. Last game on Sunday, we have a big mismatch between the Jets and Steelers. The New Age Jets, I'm calling it now. These boys are a major threat to the rest of the 32 teams in the NFL. What the hell do you mean they got Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers back on the same squad? Pittsburgh, don't even bother to show up because the New York Jets will give you a beatdown you'll never forget. I'm taking the Jets over the Steelers by 17 points. There's no stopping that dynamic duo. First game on Monday is a wild one. Baker Mayfield and Lamar Action Jackson. What a matchup. Baker has been lighting defenses up like it ain't nothing to it. Sean Tucker has been on a roll. Chris Godwin is having one hell of a season. Mike Evans is playing like a Hall of Famer. Now on the flip side, Lamar is playing like a top 2 quarterback, and he ain't number 2. Derrick Henry out here looking like the best running back in the NFL. Actually, I believe he is the best running back in the NFL. Mark Andrews is starting to wake up and realize he's a professional football player who needs to learn how to catch the football. This man has bricks for hands. He can't catch nothing. This is going to be a real entertaining game, possibly the best game of the week, but I got to give this one to B more. Give me Baltimore winning by 3 points. Final game of the week, we have the Chargers and Cardinals going at it. Kyler Murray has been struggling. His favorite receiver, Marvin Harrison, went down with an injury. He's still in concussion protocol, so it's going to be a real tough game for the Cardinals. Give me the Chargers winning by 3 points. And there it is, folks. Week 7 NFL Picks with Uzi.